Welcome back here. We are now Spectre status, so we're ready to move on. Oh man, I love it. We're looking great. What's up, Garrus? What's up, what's your name? Caden? Caden. All right, and we're moving on. We have a few things to finish up on the Citadel, but I want to make it to the Normandy, hopefully, and have an adventure here. But we just met with the council, so now it's time to see what these guys are saying. What are you talking about?
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Oh, with that mustache, I suppose.
Maybe
That's
I can
a good
help.
mustache.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
I'm not just some soldier. I'm a Spectre.
A Spectre? I heard they were thinking about letting humans into the ranks. About time. Well, that means you can go anywhere you want, right? Even out into the Traverse?
Maybe.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
By like pirates or something?
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
Awesome. By the way, I'll just let you know too, I don't remember anything. So, there's so much content coming at me and stories. I live in the moment with a lot of this, and sometimes it's hard to retain everything as you come back. So, did we do this mission before? Have I ever, I don't know. So if you're getting genuine reactions from me, and let's just blame it on short-term memory loss. How about that? Wink. Okay, let's go. Investigate your brother's ship.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you.
A large
The Majesty's
ship.
just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
All right. And I also have to remember in this playthrough and what we're doing here to go left, right? Play with the left side, because I think I've missed things on my last, I was not thorough with Mass Effect 1, so there's a lot to discover here. I just know it.
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
Well, I mean, that's not wrong. Even though not to the exclusion, though. Let's say.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
I don't want to say forget it. You know what? Let's see. Let's see if I say forget it. Does it cancel the mission and I just screw this all up, or can we still find him?
If my mission fails, trillions of people die. I don't have time to go looking for missing traders.
Then why the hell are you bothering me? Go take care of your mission if it's so important. Just leave me alone.
All right. Oh, you know what? You know what?
You got those coordinates for your brother's ship?
Really? You're serious?
Okay.
I'll upload them to your ship right away.
Okay, so that's what we got. We got to give him some crap.
When you find him.
Oh, well, we got Renegade points for being a Renegade, I think, and then taking it anyway, so that's kind of fun. We do have information now for, what is her? Wong, I think, the reporter. So we want to go find her. We also told the Asari consort that we would deal with somebody for her or talk to somebody who has an issue. She won't tell us what's going on, but he has a chance to, and I believe he would be hanging out at Cora's Den. This elevator leads down to the Presidium, where you'll find the embassies. Yeah, of course. Right. Thank you.
Well, Garrus, any regrets about leaving Citadel security?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
Well, we don't lack for excitement, that's for sure.
These two, I love it. This is my crew right here. Maybe we have more of a boys thing, because last time I was a guy and I had all the ladies with me. We might kind of have more of a boys thing now that I'm a girl. A woman. A full woman. Let's not put her down. Commander Shepard. Where are we going now? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We'll just go this way. Let me think. We could probably do a fast travel. We want to go to the wards.
This one believes it has the right
Oh.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations. This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
Alright, now I just wonder here. I can't remember how I played this last time. Were we going to play full Renegade on his ass, or?
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Right, so looks like this person's trying to be preachy, evangelical a little bit, which I'm not loving on. But, having trouble? What's the problem?
Are you allowed to preach here in the Presidium?
The words this unworthy one speaks are merely observations of the truth. The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
Oh, that's a hell of a word, abrogation. I don't know that I've... That's crazy. Well, let's go.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Yeah. Your laws don't apply to my body.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Do they actually remember that? That's kind of interesting, you know, with the Protheans. How does the Hanar think... Well, I want to get into this. Why does he think the Protheans created him, and how does he know that they arose them? I just don't know. Like, because then they would have a lot more knowledge about the Protheans than we would, so we want to start asking the Hanar. I'd like to help you. Let me see what I can do. You know what?
This is the Presidium, not a church. Evangelize somewhere else.
This one's beliefs will not be suppressed. If others wish to try, they are welcome to do so.
Oh, well, let's talk to this fool.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Leave him alone or let the Hanar talk. Wait, what? Aren't those both variations of let the Hanar talk? Leave the Hanar alone. I'm not smart enough. What's the problem? Be more... It's not smart enough.
Because it's a big stupid jellyfish.
I didn't... Oh, yeah.
How can I convince my superior that I deserve a promotion if I cannot convince this annoying jelly to leave? I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Okay, let me talk to it. I'll help. You're pathetic. How about investigate? Rules for the permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Right on. So just arrest it.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
That is funny.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
I hear you. Let me talk to it. I'll help. Or...
If you can't solve this problem, you don't even deserve to be in CSEC.
I didn't ask for your help, human. I can deal with this myself.
You know what?
How can I convince my superior I am not unreasonable? The
Okay,
Hanar
you know
is
what?
free to spew its
You know what?
nonsense once
I'll
it
help.
purchases an evangelical permit.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
We need the experience. We gotta resolve this.
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits
Right.
that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus
I'd like to
no
help.
permit should be necessary.
We've already investigated legality of preaching. You're breaking the law. This isn't the way. Get out of here. I'm going to say this isn't the way. Let's try that.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Oh, here we go. Now we got it. This is unworthy of you. That sounds something nice to say. Could I buy your permit for you? Because then you'd be good. But then there's...
I don't care about your intent. You're making all Hanar look like troublemaking zealots.
This one does not wish to prejudice the listeners against the Hanar.
I'm loving that we're playing Renegade. This is so fun.
You Hanar deserve what you get. You're either too snobbish or too stupid to follow simple rules.
This one will obey. It does not wish to prejudice other species against the Hanar. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
I also understand that Renegade is not evil. Paragon is not completely good. Although there are good and evil decisions in my mind that can be made throughout the game, I'm going to make those decisions as I come to them. Nothing I'm doing here is saying that I'm going to go full Renegade every single time on anything. So keep watching, because I don't even know how this is all going to play out. But we are definitely going to keep that chip on our shoulder, be going at it. I love it. I think it's great. I'm liking the way it's playing out so far. Well, we should talk to this gentleman.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Somebody needed to set that thing straight, and it obviously wasn't going to be you.
You have already demonstrated your ability. I acknowledge it, and I will learn from your example. Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
This is a little cathartic here. Ooh, Omnigel plus 10, all this stuff. Or I can just, like, start telling people to go to hell all the time. Like, I'm going to do that. Like, this is going to feel good to play this game. Who is this guy? Okay, no, that was the thing not on him. Alrighty. Let's go directions. We want to go to the embassies for the person's body and to Cora's den. And I think that's it for a moment, unless we just run into somebody. So that's kind of why I'm running here and storming. What do we have? Oh, what am I doing? Don't do that. Can we come up through here? Because this is the embassies. I think that's where our marker is showing us. And then we'll head back down to the wards. Man, what a fun game. At least I kind of remember where I'm going now. So I don't feel like I'm anxious about running around the Citadel and wasting a whole bunch of time.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Thank you. And so this is the guy whose wife isn't being allowed. Her body is being held, and he wants her body, and he doesn't understand why he can't get it. So let's find out about that. Open. Damn it. There we go. Open up. I'm a Spectre, damn it. We threw that out. We threw our weight around pretty quick there, didn't we? Is that Clerk Bosker? Yep. There's a diplomat we don't know about. Nasana. There's a few people to talk to. We're going to try talking to them again. But you, with the haircut, which I find despicable now. Like, I just hate it. Like, our Daniella here does not like this haircut on this guy.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes.
You can cut the red tape for a grieving husband. I want you to release the body of Nerali Bhatia.
Commander, nothing would make me happier. I'm afraid, though, that it's not quite that simple. Serviceman Nerali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
All right. She's toxic. You're running tests, or...
I don't care how badly the Geth mangled the body. It's the husband's right to claim her.
We are not holding Nerali Bhatia's body out of discretion. We are, frankly, holding the body for research. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
This isn't right. I'm releasing the body. Samesh, you know what? We gotta go. I think we said this isn't... I'm sure we said this isn't right, and we had that last time, but I see the point now. Are there things in Mass Effect 1 that are going to affect Mass Effect 3? You know, as far as like war asset stories that we go through. The best ending, can I get it if I screw up Mass Effect 1? Is it just harder? Who knows? But like, part of me is just saying, yeah, just tell this asshole to to get over it. Like, but we're going to go with this one.
You know who and what I am. If I want Nirali Bhatia, I can get her.
Commander, I don't think threats are necessary. Even if the body were here on the Citadel, would you really risk going in shooting to get it?
You said you'd been briefed on me. How far do you think I'm willing to go on this?
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Wow, we are hard ass on that, aren't we? Okay, you know what? I want to see something here. Let's damn it. It's not that button. There we go. Let's go to, is it squad? Oh, there's our Renegade filling up down there. I'm just saying, like, we are getting there. Oh, I have some points too. Let's do that. Ooh, we got Spectre training. Duration of all powers and attacks. Yeah. Yeah, allows you to immediately restore your squad members to fighting state after they have been knocked out in combat. Perfect. See, we know what we're doing here, guys. Like everything else, we're gonna power up this stuff, but we're getting our base in. And charm isn't as important as... Oh, I had intimidate. Motivated buyer. We'll get it. We'll get it. Now, guys. Wait, how about you?
My first CSEC posting was here on the Presidium. Mostly for show, not much crime up here.
Right on. What about you, Caden?
Big place.
Big place, says the little guy. I love it. Big place. You're the best. All right.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Yep, I could tell that. And you still don't have anything to say to us yet, do you, Nasana?
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
And the bartender, if he's not going to serve me a drink, I don't want anything to do with him. Let's head down to the wards. I don't know if Executor Palin has anything to say to us yet. And Cora's den, so we can figure that one out. Oh, we'll talk to this guy here. Yeah, obviously the husband. Tell him what's going on.
Welcome to the Presidium.
We nailed his ass, guy.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
Your wife is coming home, Mr. Bhatia.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Let me just say this, too. How many bodies do they need? Like, how about that? There's plenty of bodies, obviously, they have that aren't hers, so we could... Yeah, we did that. That's fine. You know? The Geth killed a lot of people, did they not? It seems a little crazy to me. So, let's check it out here. Heading on down. Wait, no, you know what? Where's the fast travel? Is it right here? Where is fast travel? That's okay. Wait, no, because that's to CSEC Academy. That's not to the wards. I almost screwed myself up there. CSEC Academy led down to upper round, lower wards, upper wards, the med clinic there. Interesting. I can still get lost. I love it. It's right over here is the wards. We'll take it. Yes, yes. Hey, guys. Anything new going on here? Everybody looks shady, man. Like, they're selling around, standing around selling space drugs. What are you doing over here, guy? We are going to wards. Can we hit Cora's den right away? Yes. And let's do it. Alright. And then I think the final thing is to hit the embassy also and talk to our guy, Captain Anderson, or Udina, whoever's up there. He said meet me in my office or wherever the hell he's at. It'd be worth having a convo, and then we're getting the hell out of here. Oh, this place is in a better position than it used to be. Alright. Who's this? Oh, chair. Yeah, hold on, hold on. We're gonna relax a little bit here. Because, yeah, we're relaxing. Commander Shepard has to, you know, take it easy once in a while. And I think the biggest thing, too, we'll have to say is that sorry is kind of, I didn't notice her thong thing. They're kind of, they're very sexual and probably for all types of people, right? So, like, both sexes, it's just kind of like an androgynous kind of thing or something.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
All right, Jenna. If we can't get a drink, we won't. What are you doing over here? What do you think? What are you thinking?
Not now. I'm watching the show.
Oh, here's General Septimus. What's up,
Commander! What do you want?
Problems?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
This is pathetic. What could a woman do to put you in this state?
'Cause she rejected me.
Damn
me!
yes.
Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Some general? What kind of example are you to your troops?
The troops can kiss my leathery backside. All I wanted was to retire and be with her. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Man, I'm actually very empathetic with this guy. Like, it just sucks, you know? Like, but he's also controlling. You gotta let go of stuff. She don't want you, man. Like, there's other... But, yeah, I get it, man. Heartbroken.
Never let the enemy see your weakness. You know that, General.
Enemies? The one place I always felt at peace was with her. But now, so you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
It damn well couldn't hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander.
That's awesome.
Sha'ira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
I love Garrus so far with his comments with us. Like, it's a perfect compliment for a moment.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
How about, depends.
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Sha'ira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
Well, if I say you do it, then we don't get... How?
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Sha'ira and convince the L-Corps.
Okay. All right.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
In the embassy.
His name is Zoltan. Yep. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Sha'ira.
We met him, yes.
Well, here's the soldiers acting like soldiers.
Or here, we'll take some
Thanks,
buckets.
Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
If you only knew. All right. So that's not bad. I didn't like... Oh, there's Harkin. You bastard.
Go away. Let me drink your peace.
All right. Well, we will for now. We need to... Let's see, then. We want to go to the embassies. And we also want to talk to Emily Wong again. Emily Wong. Let's see if we can make it out of here. I'm digging... I'm going to try to keep people with me that I didn't keep before. We're going to have so many other interactions. This is still a first playthrough. I'd want to say it's a first playthrough 1.5 if you can dig it. Like, and where the hell are we going now? Wait, if we fast traveled, wasn't there a fast travel back? Am I wrong? Yeah, there we go. Well, it was kind of in my blind spot, let's say. Presidium locations. Let's go to the embassies. Let's hit them. Go. And then we can hit maybe two birds with one stone here.
Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Hey, we don't mind. Is this... I think this is it. Through here and then up. To the right. Yes, now I'm seeing the marker on the actual radar, as opposed to just guessing on it. Alright, you son of a... No, I'm just... Zoltan, dude.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
Oh, your voice is so low. Snuffleupagus, always nodding off.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed. anyone can discover my secret.
Oh, you'll be fine. Or...
Just make sure you leave Sha'ira out of it from now on.
Agreed, most assuredly. It is clear that the consort was blameless. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
So long.
Farewell, human. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Apologetic. Do not listen to my Volus compatriot. It was a good thing you did, regardless of your intentions.
Oh yeah, we got profit for it. Yeah, that's why we were here. You're right. No worries about that. Now we're heading... Is this our embassy? Didn't Mr. Anderson tell us? That's okay. We'll check him later. I don't know who we're looking for. Or was that back... We'll finish checking this little area here. Oh, there's nothing else. Okay, so... Let's go to the financial district. The wards are where Emily Wong was, though, too, so we got to remember that. You know what?
Allow me to be your guide.
Let's see here. Presidium location. No, we want... Let's do the wards real quick. Markets? I think it's... Or med clinic. Is that outside the med clinic? Yes. So, she should be right here. Or... Right there, right up here. There she is. Ms. Wong. What's Wong? Wait, that's not her. There she is. Man, they have some doppelgangers going on here. Oh, Emily Wong, yes.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
No. Yeah, sure, I found these discs.
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist's files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
I had to kill people for these discs. They're worth more than you're offering.
I didn't tell you to kill Fist! But you're right. I suppose that I did ask you to help me, so... Here, this should be more than adequate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Hell yeah. You tell her, girl. Girl. This is awesome. I'm loving it. So, let's see. Where is the next... Let's fast travel here. Let me check the journal real quick. There was UNC Privateers. Gareth asked you to look for missing brother. Sure. The fan, Conrad Werner. Asari Consort, we're going to go check with her. Strange transmission? Discussing some sort of biotic commune. Don't know, we'll have to find that somewhere. An Alliance Patrol report of some strange readings in the Argus Row cluster. So I think all those things will turn out. But exposed Saren, commissioned you to track down the rogue. I don't know. Maybe he's in CSEC or whatever, but either way, let's go to the consort first. We'll find our way through it. I don't want to overthink it. We haven't been lost yet. There are some great things to purchase here on the Citadel at some point. I got to remember to come back. So where were we? No, it was Presidium, either Financial District. Consort Chambers. Oh, they'll take us there. That's great. Yes, don't mind if we do. All right. Let's talk to her. Not you. Not your attendants or your acolytes.
It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember it.
What drew you back to the Citadel and to the consort?
I don't know exactly. It may sound strange, but I simply...
All right. What's up, lady?
Commander,
Sha'ira.
I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
I can't spend gratitude.
I would not dream of letting you go without payment. I do not make a habit of incurring debts. These credits will cover your expenses. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
What are you offering me?
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see the sadness behind your eyes. It tells a story that makes me want to weep. Pain and loss, but it drives you, makes you strong. You never hide your strength either. It serves you well, terrifies your foes. Few will dare to stand against you. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
Thanks, I guess.
Close your eyes and relax, Commander.
Oh, what? Did we ask for all this? What? Really? Okay.
Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
A trinket?
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
All right, lady.
Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
All right, well, I don't know what our trinket was. It'll be some item, right? Or some... I don't know. It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. Let's see... Actually, check our journal. Maybe it'll tell us. We've got these here. View tasks. Investigate a system. Oh, they're still on there. That's fine. Where is Asari Consort? Wait, back up. It appears to be a Prothean design. Oh, okay, Septimus has apologized to her. To show her gratitude, the consort rewarded you with an oddly shaped trinket. It appears to be a Prothean design, but doesn't seem to have any purpose beyond being sentimental. That might not be true, though, right? There might be other purposes. We shall find out. I'm glad we did it, though. I can't remember, how that fits into anything, but we did it. Now, we are either getting the hell off of this place, or let's go to... Yeah, C-Sec, I think, is to get us to the ship, right? We go through, and then whoever we run into on our way down there, we'll deal with. The beautiful embassy. Or, Citadel, as it were. Although, I mean, we're close to the embassy. You know what? We'll just do this. Presidium. Where is... Or is it actually considered in the wards? Wards C-Sec, right? Yeah, not the headquarters, but the actual C-Sec downstairs. Right on, everyone. Is it down this way? What is this way? Anything? Or we can't? Oh, it's an elevator, yeah. Wait, to wards, but to which wards?
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
The elevator music's amazing right now. I feel like this is where we want to go. Am I wrong? How the hell did we make it here? Oh, there's Officer Lang. We've talked to you. Oh, I see. This is the downstairs to get through to around to there. Okay, okay. Well, let's keep looking around then. Maybe it's that other elevator. I see it now. We're going to take some elevator time, though. I might cut this out if it's not good.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Now I know it's the central elevator, I think. There we go. Like right up on the other side of this. Such a weird kind of place. Let's check our map, too. CSEC offices, requisitions, traffic control. Right. I don't see anybody we're supposed to interact with here. Like I said, I thought there was something with Captain Anderson told us, but whatever. Let's go. What's to docking bay?
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Yeah, oh man. So then we're starting to hear about the Krogan there and the genophage. Oh, here they are, you assholes. I knew they'd be somewhere. What are we saying? What do you got to say to him?
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Saren's not gonna get away this time.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Right on. What about them Reapers?
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Nice. You know what?
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
She's also white. So you know, no, that's not how we play this. We are not that kind of renegade, you bastard. Oh, let's inspect. Oh, what are we going to inspect? Oh, well, that I was expecting maybe to look around. Oh, there's our Normandy. Is there anything worth coming up here for? No, there isn't yet, because that'll come around later, I think. Some weird thing about scanning those guys, right?
Yes, Commander.
Oh, okay. Are you okay? You look a little.
How are you holding up?
Out of sorts.
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end.
Oh, it's not done.
Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
All right,
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
I trusted you. You betrayed me.
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Yep.
He was smart. You needed a diversion.
This went way beyond a simple diversion, Commander. The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived.
Oh, man.
There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
But I didn't think the target was supposed to be eliminated. The target was supposed to be kidnapped, so how did that? I don't understand. Whatever.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
That's not fair. It wasn't your fault.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
All right. How about you worked with the Spectres?
I want to know the truth about you and Saren.
Oh, wait, didn't we just get there?
I want to know about the mission you were on together all those
years. We had intel on a rogue... Alliance intel had done all the work. But the Council... We tracked the scientist to a refining... The plan was simple.
Sorry.
Sneak into the plant, capture
the only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Okay, well that's fine. Let's find... Yeah, here's some info.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
Okay. And Artemis Tau Cluster.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau Cluster?
Tau.
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Right on. Well, how about Novaria?
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
Right on.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Awesome. We just keep gaining more experience, more conversations. It's time to get on to the Normandy. Now, I know we've technically been on it, but not as the captain or the commander. Here we go.
Stand by, shore party.
Shore party.
Decontamination in progress.
Forgot how loud that was.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
I'm ready, or I don't know what to say. We'll say this feels wrong. Leaving him. We're ready.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
We're confident.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
I want to be honest with them. Let's keep this short.
Listen up, Normandy. This is your commander speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit, and I refuse to let anything get in the way of that mission.
Humanity must do its part. Remember Eden Prime. Saren can't hide from us, or...
The Council wants to ignore this. That's no surprise. They never helped us in the past, no reason they'd start now. But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own.
Saren can't hide. Humanity is in this alone. No. I'm not going to say that.
Wherever Saren
kinda
goes,
implied
we'll
it, but-
follow. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
Humanity's in this alone? I don't know that we are. Are we? Well, at this point, maybe we'll say that.
None of the other species has the guts, grit, or balls to deal with this. So it's up to us. We're the only ones who can stop Saren. I swear to you all, we will stop him.
We might
Well
influence
said,
this.
Commander. Captain would be proud.
Yeah. But at this point, it really is though. Like, I get it. We have companions with us of other species, but we don't. Like right now, we are a human alliance ship. So, yeah. Let's just say, yeah, we'll get that. He doesn't matter anymore. I won't let him down. Not if we fail. You know, I'm the commander now.
The captain's not here. I'm in charge now, Joker, and time's wasting. Get this bird in the air.
Yes, ma'am.
You better yes, ma'am me. All right. Oh, Joker, hi.
Commander, something you need?
Yeah, we need to talk. Ship status report.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Oh yeah, Joker. We're gonna. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna keep out. We might rib him a lot, or we might be just totally in with him. So, I just want to talk, bro.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I didn't mean to insult you. What disease?
I can't have you on this ship if you're going to infect my crew.
Infect the crew? Oh man, you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Aha. I'm thinking Joker the Boneless. Anybody watch Vikings? Tell me about your disease. How'd you get your nickname?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Yes, and there's Moreau for the first time or second. So, there's later, much later, there'll be an Island of Dr. Moreau reference with him, which I always kind of thought when I heard his last name. So, you like to make little children laugh. That's not an answer, Joker.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Well, were you unhappy?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Yeah, and the chip on his shoulder. I get what he's saying, but also being an asshole to everybody doesn't actually get you a whole lot places either. But good for him, man. He's a badass. So, he's Joker. Tell me about the disease. Is it contagious?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb.
Ow.
100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
Man, that sucks, dude. Man, if anybody's had broken bones or tooth problems or anything to do with bones, ugh, ouch. Just the pain.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
That's all good, man. But yeah, I could see, like, Joker, like, he should have attitude because he's in pain all the time from broken bones.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Maybe
Whatever
we
you
are.
want, Commander.
Yeah, I didn't
How'd
think
you
we
end
got
up
that.
joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
By the way, I'll say his beard looks good in the animation there a little bit. Got a little hair coming down. It's just they pay attention to stuff here. Well, I think we're good. I thought we got the ship status report. Could I be wrong? Hold on.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Oh, we know that. And I like your attitude.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
All right, see ya. He's really just kind of like, whatever, dude, the whole time to us. I love it. I think it's hilarious. What I want to do here a little bit is kind of walk around and continue talking to some people. Navigator Presley, anything new?
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
I do understand a little bit, like, even though we're part of the community, like, all these communities are very separate and have to fend for themselves. If we just start counting on them all the time and they don't help us. So and we're still new to the whole society, like Citadel and all that relatively. So never turn help away, investigate. It's not just our problem. That's what we'll say.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy, and I'll welcome anyone who wants to help me bring him down.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander, this won't be a problem.
We did said that we weren't going to get help, so we do understand where he's coming from. But how about some personals?
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
And now you're here.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Nice. Well, we're happy to meet you.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. All right, what do we got back here? Yep, you better salute. We are wandering around the ship. Let's check the, is there a map on the ship for this one? Mess hall, medical. Yep. It's not showing us where people are, right? Is that the deal? I just want to yep, there's Caden. I want to do some crew talk. I mean, this is our first time as captain of the ship. Who do we got here? This is our ship, right? This was Captain Anderson, so this is ours. Personnel manual. All right. So Mass Effect 1, I think this is our quarters, correct? If I'm not mistaken. Hey, what's up, Caden?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
Okay, we gotta
What's
move
your
then.
opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
All right, Caden.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Where's the sleeper pod to examine? Is that up here? Okay. Is that just experience also? Yes, I thought so. Very good. We're inspecting the ship. We have to. We're in charge. And it is crazy because, yeah, so little Caden has never been part of anything with me, so I'm just happy to have him. I'm going to talk to him a lot. Oh, we can replenish. I think we are replenished. I don't know how often you can do that. One of my favorite characters in the whole game.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Oh, did we already ask her some of
How
this?
well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
We already asked about the L2.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of I wanted to travel the...
Yeah, we did catch
Humanity
this.
needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Well,
I should go.
Right on, Chakwas. We will be happy to discuss with you further when you have more to talk to us about. Anything else interesting on the ship? Let's keep going. I love it. And the differences of the Normandy over time is just so much fun. So, let's see here. Where else are we actually going on here? Let's see. Are there... This is down. So this is a new spot, right? I just get confused with the ship because I'm still thinking about the other Mass Effects. Oh, there we go. Now we're... Yeah, this is exactly where we want to be. What's up, bro?
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Yeah, we have to pay you.
Why should I pay you for my
Yeah.
My stuff doesn't come...
We know we
Hell,
have to
the
pay 'em.
licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
And we have picked up a couple licenses,
How often
so...
will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses.
Okay.
And any...
I'm just going to skip through that.
I need to move items
Show me
quickly,
what you got,
so
man.
only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Cool. I just wanted to take a look here. There are a bunch of fun things on here. These are Spectre Master Gear. Like, we already have availability to it. I don't know what we're looking for. I just want to see what he had. Grenade Upgrade 1? Or no, yeah, we got to get that. It's the little stuff I want to make sure we pick up as we go. We only have 1,500 anyway, so we need to get some money back. Garrus, what's up, bro?
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Well, we're happy to have you, but how did you know?
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
All right.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
All right. It's a tough decision. You'll get over it.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Hell yeah. Let's go have a little conversation with Ashley over here. Oh, and here's all their equipment lockers so we can, like, go through and fix them all up.
Commander?
All right, how are we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
They died, you lived. That happens in this job.
Yes, Commander. Believe me, I understand that. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The answer seems plain enough to me. Be more alert.
Aye, aye, Commander. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make sure you make sure it doesn't make sure it happens again. Wait.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Did she just say duty? No, we're gone. That's it.
Dismissed, Chief.
We've dismissed her.
Ma'am.
If she only understood. Oh, now we got some wrecks.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Yeah, they tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
Seems similar enough to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
You're still here. Can't be all that bad.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
We like Rex, but we're not gonna we are who we are.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
This is just like heavy world building here with this, though.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Well, man, it's kind of like, oh, we're screwed, they screwed us, and we have no way to save ourselves because we refuse to. I don't know. It's a little tough.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
All right, well, we get that, man.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Yeah, hey, that was a good conversation, though. I'm gonna do a quick check on everybody's equipment here, or some of my primaries, and then we're gonna do a little cut, so. Okay, I don't really have a whole lot that we can be equipping them with. I was just kind of taking a look, and you guys will see more of that later. There are a lot more menus on the first one, I feel like, with trying to, play with the upgrades on the weapons and get moved through things and all that. But I understand it a little bit better now, so we're going to have some more powerful people in the future. But let's talk to these guys. There's Tally. Let's talk to Engineer Adams first.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
Is she bothering you?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing.
We
misunderstood. Wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Ambassador Udina made me take her along.
Normally I don't have anything nice to say about politicians, but he made a good call on this. However, I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Oh, well, let's find out.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
Oh, well, yeah, that's not good. So we're invisible and try not to cook.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Great information, dude.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed, and she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
Ooh, the Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Love it, love it, love it. We want to know these things.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Where else have you served, Adams?
Sorry, I was wondering if there was another thread.
Tokyo, only
Carry on, Adams.
Yeah, you're gonna carry on. Oh, we got our level up. Oh, hey, what's this? Field integrity monitor. We're leveling up just by talking to people. It's amazing. I'm gonna check that out. Why wouldn't we? There's a squad. We have 4 more points now. I gotta think here. Basic shields, barriers, the weapons, the Spectre training, the intimidate. I think what we want eventually, I think, is it warp, and we want singularity. We're gonna have to do a little bit of each. I want to, you know what? I want intimidate, because we are going to be using the hell out of that. And I want Spectre right now. Everything else we'll put into other stuff later. Improves health, accuracy, and effectiveness all attacks. Gains unity ability. Yes, we are on it. So we're good there. Let's go. And we toggle our helmet, by the way. Looking good. But we don't need to be wearing that thing all the time. Yes, we need to get basic armor, our weapons, our powers up, but we'll get there. I think we'll be okay. And let's go. Now wait. Examine element 0 core. Oh, just by looking at it again, okay. That's intense. Tali, how about you now?
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
Normally they're not. This ship is special.
I don't like the idea of aliens studying the architecture of Alliance ships.
Gotta be careful.
We're on the same side here. My people have more reason to hate the Geth than anyone, remember? But you can't blame me for being a little excited. I never dreamed I'd get a chance to travel on a ship as advanced as the Normandy.
You're into ships?
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
That's awesome, like jury rigging everything. I just picturing it, you know, just the wrenches and the people like just putting parts in. Little Millennium Falcon and little Chewie, like just hitting it with a hammer.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work, mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Pilgrimage, I want to hear about that.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, We leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Yeah, I think there's a stigma around giving anybody a substandard gift, right? I'm just saying, like, gifts are gifts and it's beautiful, but I think we are good there, so let's change topics.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
You. Let's talk about you. No, let's go to the Geth first.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Well, we need to hear it. We need to hear it.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot to unpack there, but you guys, if it's coming out this month that I'm recording this, Dune, I've read all 6 of the original and then a ton of the prequel books to like finish the story out. But there are so many themes in here that are Dune related. Whether you love or hate it, or it's worth checking out the movie. I don't know how much the movie is going to give you, but it's touching on the world about AI and technology. The universe of Dune doesn't have AI in it, and there's a reason. So everything is about the spice and all that. It's a different form of like evolution that goes through things, and they really touch on the themes in this game, I think, through the whole thing about AI versus humanity. Like, oh no, now we can't have AI at all, or we do have AI, so it's like, are they going to rule us? Are we going to rule them? Are we going to just get rid of it? Or is there a way to have people work together? And can humanity ever really get rid of machines now that it's Pandora's box is open? So much good stuff, guys. And this game just gets my brain just going on all of it.
So the Geth share brain power?
Brain power.
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
It's so crazy. I mean, the story from their perspective, like from the Quarians, is like, yeah, I mean, we created these things, and we weren't supposed to do AI, but, we just turned things that were, separate entities and conscious and started questioning their existence themselves, and all of a sudden we freaked out and said, kill them all, they're just robots, at the point that they're no longer robots, right? I mean, it's sad.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves.
Yep.
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Yeah, no kidding, though. I mean, man, it's just like, okay, well, yeah, here, let's see what she says.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
They defended themselves. Investigate. Hey, hold on.
You got what you deserved.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
Yeah, you're missing a little bit here. But I think we're good there for a minute. Let's return. Yeah, I think we're good on the threads.
I should go.
See you later.
All right, but that is so heavy. There is so much going on this ship. We have to head out now, I think, and start working our crew. We're gonna head to Pharos or Virmire or to Artemis Dow Cluster. Let's just head up this elevator here. Our lady's looking great. I really am wanting to take my time with this game and explore lore that I might have missed or different variations on everything. It is such an interesting playthrough right now to hear these perspectives when I have a little bit understanding. When you first jump into a world or anything that's just huge like this, you can definitely be way overwhelmed, and I was when I started. I'm trying to record this, I'm trying to talk to you guys, I'm trying to read everything and take it in. And now I just feel like I'm going to learn so much more. And I think here we are. We're ready to head out in the galaxy map, and we're going to do it in the next episode.